This meeting is being recorded.
Hey, I am so glad that y'all could join us tonight. There may be others hopping on. Hopefully, it's not too distracting, but I have been a part of this business for 9 years, and life kept happening, and I just wasn't able to do like I wanted with it, but I kept taking the product. And honestly, I think I'm going to be 60 in December, and I honestly feel like there's no way I haven't gone through menopause yet. But I fully believe because of taking Protandim, I have not had any of the symptoms. So, and Tori agreed with that when we were talking about it. Um, Thank you again for joining us. Tori and I went to junior high and high school together in South Louisiana when, gosh, 42 years ago we graduated. Um, and Tori's why I got into this because her mom was actually our PE teacher in junior high. And so Tori has always leaned toward the healthy side. And when I found out what she was doing, just because I knew her and I knew how she was raised, I trusted that. And so, and I have not been disappointed. Her mentorship is phenomenal, and her knowledge about the products is like up there. You guys just celebrated your 14th.
14 years. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Tori was gracious enough to set aside this time tonight to do this launch meeting for me because I'm getting back into it. Now I have the time, I feel like, and with their new product that they're launching, I thought, come, now's the time because I don't know anybody that doesn't want to get healthy, lose weight, and make money.
Amen. It's true.
Yep.
Claudia,
So,
I appreciate you. I really do. And I was so glad to see you in Kansas City.
yes.
I was. So let me go ahead and do this. I'm going to mute the lines only because it'll keep me focused. And then I do want to share my screen. I first want to say thank you to Claudia for trusting me all these years. And she made a great decision to join Lifevantage. And I am here to support her because we never do this by ourselves. And what an honor to be able to do this with someone you've been knowing for over 42 years, right? She's part of my family. You know, it's true. We went so many years without speaking, and then it's like we picked up from yesterday, is how I believe. So you are going to hear some amazing products. I'm going to tell you a little bit about that, but we are not a supplementation company. We are an activation company. So basically, we take our products to make what is needed. Basically, you'll hear about our new GLP-1 hormone. It's called my act product. Sorry, it's a GLP-1 hormone that we're lacking in our gut. I'll tell you about that. You're going to hear about Protandim, which is our flagship product. And I'm going to talk a little bit about our activation collagen. Okay. And I'll explain a little bit to you. But first, this is my beautiful family. I want to tell you my story because I think it's so important. Tim and I have been married for 36 years. These are our two beautiful girls, Lauren and Jenna. I was a school teacher. I taught religion to first and second graders. My husband was a registered nurse. Before LifeVantage, probably about 15 years ago, we fell into some financial strain. And it was poor choices we made, but also medical bills were piling up. I was on my knees praying for something to come into our life when a friend of ours shared a video. I watched that video and it totally changed my life. So before I show you that, I want you to understand before LifeVantage, I had to get a second job. I became a tutor to tutor kids. My husband became a personal trainer, and we did that to save this home. We were about to lose our home and about to lose our marriage because of that financial strain. Here we are, fast forward 14 years later. I've never, ever felt this good in my entire life. Being on Protandim for 14 years, liquid collagen for 2 years, but this new product, I can't even go into it yet. I'm going to tell you all about it because I'm so excited. Okay. So I want to show you the video that Claudia and I saw 14, well, I saw it 14 years ago.
Following is an ABC primetime investigative report that aired in 2005. You want to get an edge on turning back the clock with just a few pills? Who doesn't? Well, it's no longer science fiction, but science possibility, a potential breakthrough. As I found out firsthand, there may be a way to erase years, at least inside my body. Granted, it's down the road, but some scientists are wondering if a new pill I took might offer a very long life. It may not look like the fountain of youth, but inside this nondescript building, I'm about to become part of an exciting experiment, a kind of guinea pig. Okay. I'm here at the University of Colorado in Denver. This is a pretty exciting stuff you find. It is. We're very excited about it. His latest research could very well unravel the mystery of aging itself. And his decades of experiments may have the potential of adding years to people's lives and possibly prevent chronic diseases like cancer, diabetes, and heart disease. It all centers around this small yellow pill, and for me, it begins with a blood test. Oxidative stress, like the rusting of an engine, is not a good thing. Bad for the body, leading to disease, and leading to malfunction, and importantly, leading to what we call aging. It is a slow progression of increasing oxidative stress. That's the main characteristic biochemically of the aging process. It's called Protandim, and tests on both mice and humans have already shown that it revs up the manufacture of those good enzymes in our bodies. More enzymes, fewer free radicals to harm it. Right now, all we know is that this preparation decreases oxidative stress. Oxidative stress is not a disease, just like aging is not in itself a disease, but it's something that accompanies and is attached to many disease processes. Have you discovered the fountain of youth? I wouldn't put it that way, but we may have discovered something that will tell us a lot more about how we age, what happens biochemically, and maybe how we can slow it down. Normally, oxidative stress, measured by those T-bars, increases with age. Taking just one pill of Protandim a day reversed that trend for everyone at every age, even for an 80-year-old. But what about my progress? After nearly 2 weeks now, it's time to get my results. The result? My level of oxidative stress has declined dramatically. 45%. That's excellent. Just look at where I fall on the graph, before and after. Which, if extrapolated back, is the level you would see in a newborn baby. Have we turned back the clock? Well, maybe not on the outside, but deep inside within my cells. Yes, indeed.
Ugh. I've been watching that video for 14 years and it still excites me. I know it word for word. Oxidative stress, if you've never heard of it before, if I take an apple, cut it up, and place it on the table, it turns brown. That's oxidation. If you eat and breathe, guess what? You have oxidative stress. I don't know if you heard the doctor say this can help asthma, depression, and so many other things. I was struggling, and I'm not here to make a claim to diagnose, cure, prevent, treat, mitigate any disease, but my story, I had asthma, severe asthma. You can ask Claudia. I was so sick in school, couldn't even participate in PE, and my mother was my PE teacher. ADD, depression, allergic to everything you can think of. So all those medications also caused the depression, caused me to be sick. I looked sick. I really did. Got on this product 14 years ago, and within 8 days, I saw some huge differences. Here I am 14 years later. I am no longer on those medications. I feel my healthiest I've ever felt, and I'm going to be 60 years old next week, a week from today, Claudia. So excited. But Protandim, it lowers oxidative stress on an average of 40% in 30 days, and it's proven by science. This is God's pharmacy. It's made of turmeric, green tea, ashwagandha, bokapa, and milk thistle. but it's the formulation of all five of those natural ingredients that make it 18 times greater than the sum of its parts. And it is patent protected. You take one pill a day and it lowers that oxidative stress up to 70% long term. Okay, but don't take my word for it. This is a website called pubmed.gov. Our tax dollars pay for it. It's where your doctors go to do their research. There are over 28 peer reviews in pubmed.gov. One of them, LSU of Shreveport, in Claudia and I's backyard here from her hometown, did a study on Protandim. They concluded Protandim breaks the link in the cycle that leads to melanoma skin cancer. That is huge. That's just one of 28. As you could see, there are several here. National Institute of Aging. They proved that Protandim extends life in male mice by 7%. American Heart Association backs our product. When I heard that, I took what's called the Circulation Journal and I threw it to my dad across the table, who was my biggest skeptic. Heart disease runs in his family. And he saw that, and he's been on Protandim for 14 years. My parents are 85 and 84, and they still dance every Thursday, Friday, and Saturday night. And I am not making a claim, but I know it's Protandim that's helping. But how many of us have problem areas? Even myself. We all struggle with weight. Well, we just came out with a brand new GLP-1. It's called Mind Body because it works with the mind and also the gut and the entire body. How many people do you know that are on synthetics? I know they're getting their confidence because they're losing the weight, but here's what's happening. They're losing muscle. They have huge side effects. This is all natural. We are a plant-based company and we are an activation company. So we take it to make it. So I want to show you this newest video. This is on Mind Body.
Your weight and wellness are deeply connected, but cravings, emotional eating, and yo yo diets can leave you feeling guilty, frustrated, and out of control. And over time, as food noise gets louder, extra weight can creep up on you. But it's not a lack of willpower, it's your biology working against you. As you age, your metabolism slows and your hunger hormones get out of balance. Stress, unhealthy foods, and even your lifestyle can make the problem worse. But what if you could take back control and work with your body instead of against it? As the pioneers and world leaders in activation, Lifevantage gives your body the right ingredients to take so it can make what it needs to create its own wellness. And now, introducing the latest innovation in activation science, the patent pending Mind Body GLP-1 system. This powerful system activates GLP-1 naturally to rebalance hunger hormones, quiet food noise, and change your relationship with food forever. It's the only two-product system on the market proven to increase GLP-1 by 140% to help reduce your appetite and curb cravings, so you can manage your weight differently. The MB GLP-1 system works through dual activation and dual amplification, targeting GLP-1 at the cellular level with carefully selected ingredients. MB Core features a proprietary GLP-1 activation blend of 8 ingredients that directly activate different parts of the GLP-1 pathway in L cells, while 2 unique blends in MB Enhance indirectly activate GLP-1 production by giving your gut microbiome what it needs to fuel GLP-1 production. When used together, both products amplify GLP-1 by promoting more GLP-1 receptor sites and reducing an enzyme that breaks down GLP-1 by 38%. It also helps restore optimal signals between your gut and brain for a strong mind-body connection. With the MB GLP-1 system, you'll start to feel the benefits on day 1. And over time, you'll experience a total transformation. In an independent 12-week human clinical study, people lost up to 25 pounds and 27% of visceral fat in just 12 weeks. On top of that, 100% of all participants did not lose muscle while losing weight. It's time to turn down the food noise and turn up GLP-1. Better yet, leverage the power of other activation products to maximize your health and build a thriving side business to activate every aspect of your life. Explore what Mind Body and other activation products can do for you today.
So exciting. So I've been on the product, it's a month now. And I'm going to tell you that I know my microbiome needed help. That is that good bacteria that helps with any illness, your immune system, all of that. I know it needed help because I could tell my gut is getting healthier. But here's what's happening for me. The food noise is actually gone. I was eating popcorn every single night because I love popcorn. I craved it. And after you have something salty, what do you want? Something sweet. That food noise is gone. I haven't had popcorn in 3 weeks. I just don't crave it. I find I'm eating healthier because I want more protein. My body is craving more protein. It also triggers your brain because that's what the hormone does. It triggers your brain, tells your brain that you're full, right? But the mental clarity, the focus that I have is unbelievable. Here's another thing. I felt it on day 3, and every client that I speak to that is on these products, they're also on Protandem, they're activated. They have a wave of joy. Claudia, I don't know if you're experiencing that, but it's a wave of happiness that I can't explain. Like someone can look at me and tell me the most awful thing to me, and I'm going to say, God bless you. Have a great day. It just I don't know. I can't explain how I feel. Sleeping better. My mood is enhanced. It's amazing. So here is a 12-week study on some of our people that were on trial. And I know all these people that were on the trial. They are Lifevantage consultants, friends of mine. 82% took back control of their relationship with food. 95% reduced sugar cravings. 96 chose smaller portions. 85% felt less hungry. 90% ate less at meals. 85% now eat for health instead of emotions. How many people do you know that eat because of emotions? And this is helping those people. And I don't know if you caught that in the video, but it upregulates and activates your own body's natural GLP-1 hormone by 140%. That is huge. Here is our ingredients. I know it's very small, but I like to put it in here so that you see it is plant-based. It is all natural. If you can't take a screenshot and you want to know this, Claudia and I can get it to you. Here's some before and after pictures just of some of my friends on the trial. But if you look all the way at the top left, you can see, y'all, I'm telling you, back fat doesn't lie. She can't suck that in, right? But look at these pictures. Even Brandon, our leader at the very bottom right. But you could see the difference in some of them down 6 pounds in just 3 weeks. I will be the first to tell you, I am not taking this product for weight loss. I have worked really hard the last year and a half at the gym and just mindset on my weight. I am taking it for the benefits. Okay. So here's Shauna, very good friend of mine. I saw her in Kansas City and I saw a total difference in this girl. Her confidence is back. And she said she has worked on her weight her entire life. This is 5 weeks. I actually need to put a picture of her 12-week because she's actually lost a lot more. And look, here's another picture of back fat. But I do want to show you a very quick clip of Shauna because I think it just speaks volumes.
It blows my mind of what is happening. 16 pounds in 4 weeks is where we're at. What the what? Goodness sakes, this is so much more than like weight for me. This is life changing for me. The fact that I am on vacation for the last 2 days And I have not like really thought about snacking, stopping to get something and making sure that we have enough snacks in the car. Like literally, it's not necessarily even on my mind, food. It's not that constant battle anymore. And that is awesome. Awesome. When I say that I believe that this new GLP-1 activation system literally activated my willpower, not just weight loss for me, I'm serious when I say that because this is life changing. I can't wait for you to experience it.
So exciting. It really is. So here's our prices on the entire system. The MB Mind Body Core, you take 2 pills in the morning. And I actually put it on the side of my bed. I take it with a sip of water before I even get out of bed. That way I start my morning routine because I'm a coffee drinker. Because you can't have anything for 30 minutes after your 2 pills. Later on during the day, you could take 2 scoops of the enhanced powder. It's vanilla flavor. You mix it with water. You can mix it with almond milk. You can make a smoothie. You could do whatever you want. Okay, add protein powder. You take 2 scoops in the morning, 2 scoops in the afternoon, or you could do all 4 scoops at one time. It is totally up to you. It does have fiber, so that's why I started with 2 scoops in the morning, 2 scoops in the afternoon. And I kept that routine because I find the 2 scoops in the afternoon get rid of the food noise at night. It's probably why I don't want my popcorn. But here's your prices. Consultants, Claudia and I pay 20% less on all of our products. So we pay $159 for this system. If you get on subscription, which I highly recommend because you're still getting a discount, it's $179. And if you buy it one time, of course, you're paying the higher price, which is $199, which is still so much cheaper than what people are paying for the synthetic. So it's time to turn down that food noise, and this system works. But we didn't stop there. I do want to share with you one of my favorite. Protandem is number one. Everybody should be on Protandem to get activated. This here is my second favorite because I didn't realize till I started it, collagen is the glue that keeps us together. We activate, replenish, and maintain your own body's natural collagen. And it's all natural. It's liquid. It tastes like berry apple juice to me. But I am telling you, it made a huge difference with my skin, my hair, my nails. So much more than that, it's good for your joints, your mental mood, your overall sleep, your gut health, all of that. So here's some before and after. And I know these two people too. Miss Betty actually looks better than this. I saw her in Kansas. But what a remarkable difference just from liquid activated collagen, and she's activated on Protandim. This is Jessica, J-Lo, Claudia. I don't know if you know that, her legs. Okay, but look at the difference between her legs. Okay, and she is on Protandim, and this is adding the liquid collagen. So here's a list of a picture of all of our products because we don't stop there. We have hair care, we have skin care, we have so much more than just the products that I told you. So Claudia can get with you to see what products work best for you, what you're interested in. If you have questions, we can send you more information. I just want to tell you real quickly, I'm not going to go over the business. If you're interested in the business, which has totally changed my life, let us know. We could get you more information about that. But I do want you to know a little bit about our company first. We are 15 years old. The name is Lifevantage. Our headquarters is in Utah. We are publicly traded, trading on NASDAQ. So everything I'm telling you is fact. Okay. Our ticker symbol is LFVN and our stock is climbing. We're debt free. We have $17 million cash on hand. That is security. I love that. And we're governed by an amazing board of directors. In fact, I don't know if you know Erin Brockovich, not Julia Roberts that played her in the movie, but the real Erin Brockovich is on our board because she loves Protandem. Donny Osmond takes Protandem. I have a cool video of Donny Osmond. I'll share that with you. He used to be on stage for us at the very beginning because he loves Protandim. Also, Montel Williams, because he suffers, I think it's not cerebral palsy,
MS.
MS.
Mhm.
Thank you. He is on our product too. So let me stop the screen share here. And if you have any questions, please ask me. Maybe we could take about 5 more minutes and answer questions. Just unmute your line.
Real quick, while y'all are thinking of questions, I was trying to do math while I was watching the video. So I started on October 14th, right after I got back from Kansas City, and I have actually gone up. So the last measurements was 10 days ago. So that would have been, I would have been on the product on the GLP-1 for 3 weeks. I was actually up a pound, but I've been reading that a lot of people are finding that. And don't forget, muscle weighs more than fat. So I took my measurements on the day that I started and again on the third. I did my neck, my chest, waist, hips, right arm, right thigh, and all together I've lost 4 inches, which isn't a lot, but it's something.
Yes, it is.
So, and I meant to take measurements today, and I was busy with clients and I didn't get a chance to. But I am reading, Jan, I think I added you to that page, and Ruth, I know you're on that page. Um, Activated Weight Loss, is that the Facebook
Yeah,
page?
it is.
I read on that every so often, and there's a lot of people that are finding that they're not losing, all that weight, but we didn't get this way overnight. And our gut health and everything. I did Manjaro last year for 6 months, I think, $900 a month it cost me. And I lost 35 pounds, felt great, blah, blah, blah. I was working out, I wasn't lifting the weights, but I stopped taking it because I couldn't afford it anymore. And it was around the holidays, and I allowed myself to start eating sweets again, and that did me in. So
Yeah.
I've gained about 25 pounds back. So when I saw that this was all natural, I was all over it. Plus, it was from Lifevantage, which I knew the company and trusted. But I know I'm not putting any synthetic crap in my body anymore with this. It's all natural, and I feel so. I do the 2 pills in the morning, and then I mix it with protein to get my shake. Um, I'm not eating as big of portions, and I'm not hungry. The first couple weeks, I was really hungry, and I was like, "What is going on?" But then I went to a meeting in Denver and heard some gals talking same thing. But it's because our body is craving the good food that we haven't been given it.
And plus your microbiome is healing too. That has a lot to do with it.
Right. Jan, did you have a question?
Well, in my experience, Claudia, I'm finding the same thing. I'm hungrier, um, and I went up 3 pounds.
Mhm.
And
And I was
it's
like,
discouraging,
yeah, it is discouraging. But
but
I see, I was a big, I'd like to have chips with my sandwich, and I'd stop at McDonald's and get ice cream and different things like that. Well, I decided when I started this that I was just going to stop it. Just no more chips, no more ice cream, no more any of the bad things. And because I wasn't eating a lot anyway, I
I
was,
wasn't.
I my typical meals were relatively small, and I was rarely hungry.
Yeah.
But the problem was I was eating a lot of the wrong things. And so when I decided to start, I cut out all those things, and then I got on the scale and gained 2 pounds. And I was like,
I know.
okay, back up. What's going
I
on? And I
We
found
all,
out
I
I'm
have to,
hungrier.
Jan. I have
Pardon
to.
me?
I gained 2 pounds from it, but my inches are down. Make sure you're taking your measurements too. But I know why I gained 2 pounds because I wasn't eating enough.
enough.
No, and my body is healing right now. It's going through so much. So a lot of us have gained, but don't forget fiber is in that powder. So the fiber is also adding with the weight. But everybody on the trial basically said the same thing. How many weeks have you been on it, Jan?
Well, I'm just starting, let's see, this is Wednesday. Now I'm starting my second week, my
Okay.
second full week.
You're too,
And
it's a
I'm still
12-week
doing
trial.
I'm still doing just 2 capsules and 2 spoonfuls in the morning.
Mhm.
I haven't moved up because I have kind of a touchy
Tummy.
digestive system lately since I've gotten older. I used to be able to eat anything, but now I'm really struggling with, things just not settling very well. So I was
Yeah.
a little worried about the fiber. So I'm
Okay.
starting really slow, but
I would add the 2 scoops because it is a formula. They want
uh-huh,
you to do 2 scoops for the first week, then add 4 scoops total. I would
uh-huh,
because it's a formula. It works together.
uh-huh,
I would increase it and see how you do. I will tell you that this 12-week trial, most of them put on a few pounds, but that's normal. It's a 12-week trial. So meaning give it time. Like Claudia said, we didn't get this way overnight, so it's going to take time for us to lose the pounds. But here's the thing. I don't mind that I gained those 2 pounds because my inches are smaller. I'll take the inches off any day. Okay. So make sure you're taking your measurements too.
yeah, I tend to lose inches before I ever lose actual weight, but
Just a minute.
I haven't noticed any inches either coming off, so
Give
it's
it
kind of like
time. You're
just
still at the beginning. Please don't
Don't
stop.
don't get
Stay
discouraged.
consistent. Give it 12 weeks before you could actually say, okay, the pounds are coming off.
well,
Please.
I think I have tried every diet on the planet, every diet plan on the planet. I'm a type 1 diabetic, and so I kind of had to have my endocrinologist okie dokie before I started,
Yeah.
just to make sure.
Mhm.
And she didn't really see any problem with it or anything. It's just now I'm struggling with how much insulin to dose. I'm either really high, my numbers are really high, or they're really low. And
You're
so,
going to see that because with this system, because it regulates your blood sugar. So pay attention to that, okay?
yeah, I'm
I
trying.
do know one of our top leaders, Mark Shinsato, he is diabetic and he's completely off his insulin.
Well,
Completely
as a type
off.
2, you can actually, diabetes, you can actually make it go away. But as a
Yeah,
type 1, my pancreas doesn't produce
yeah.
insulin. So I'm insulin dependent for the rest of my life. And I was
Pay
adult. I
attention.
didn't
Yeah.
get started on diabetes until 2015 as an adult, which is I'm kind of an anomaly. So it's been
Yeah.
a real journey, but
Just
I'm
pay
gonna hang.
attention each day. Now, I'm not making a claim about Mark, okay? But
Yeah,
I that's his story. Yeah.
yeah. Well,
Yeah.
for people who still have the pancreas producing that, it is entirely possible. And I've actually known people who can, with the right diet and that type of thing, lose their diabetes. But for me, nope. Everything's packed up, gone to Hawaii, and not coming back. So
Yeah. Too bad we
it's
all
just
got there. I know.
so I've got to manage, and it's a struggle to know exactly what to do. But with this feeling hungrier, I'm just not sure how to attack that because I don't want to
Drink more
overeat.
water.
Great.
Drink
Yeah.
more water.
Well,
You
they also
have to
said in the
increase your
trial
water
that
intake. What, Ruth?
What,
they
Ruth?
also said in the trial that they told everybody to try to get in 30 grams of protein in the morning.
Yep. It's
So
Yeah, I
I'm
do.
craving the protein.
because if your body's eating protein, then it's burning fat for energy. So if you
Absolutely.
feed it protein, then it burns fat.
Yeah,
And
I
Ruth,
have a
the only thing that because I'm not a breakfast eater, that was one of my issues. I really don't eat till 12, 1 o'clock. I know that's wrong. But for me, the only thing that I can consume in the morning and feel okay with is eggs. So I boil some eggs and I'm getting my protein that way. Yeah.
I have a protein shake that I do almost every morning, and then grapefruit and a half a muffin. And
Yeah.
that's my
I also
breakfast.
add protein to my powder too. That's helping.
I do too. I do too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Any
Um,
So
other questions? Okay.
If
Well,
you are a coffee drinker in the morning
I
and you
am.
add a Premier protein to your coffee instead of creamer, it'll add 30 grams to your breakfast.
You know, I
Nice.
tried it. I tried the vanilla protein that I have, and I just don't like it. I'm gonna keep trying, Jesse. I'll try.
Yeah, I didn't like the flavor of the product at all. But I did find something that I do like it in, and it's a diet cranberry mango juice. And I just mix it in a shaker bottle, and it's really delicious. It's really, really good.
Good.
Because I didn't like it in coffee, I didn't like it in milk, I didn't like it in a bunch of things. And so I thought I got to find something I can
Yeah.
eat
Good,
this with.
good for you for not giving up and reach out when you feel discouraged because I'm
Yes.
going through the same thing.
Oh
All
yeah.
of us. But I'm
You
on
can
week
do
4.
the Torini's sugar-free French vanilla with the vanilla Premier protein and make it taste like a French vanilla creamer.
Yeah.
Okay, what repeat that?
The Torini's, the
How do you
sugar-free
spell that?
It's the coffee syrup.
it's the coffee syrup, but they have a sugar-free kind.
Oh, yeah.
So I do the sugar-free French vanilla syrup with my vanilla protein shake with my coffee, and then that's what makes it taste like creamer instead of just the vanilla shake.
That's a great idea. Thank you. Okay, I'm gonna try it in the morning. I have to go to the grocery, so I'm gonna buy some of that vanilla. I didn't realize they had sugar free.
Oh,
Okay.
it's the blue thingy
Okay.
on the top of the bottle.
Okay.
They actually have a lot of sugar-free flavors.
They
Okay.
do.
Thank
Yeah.
y'all.
Yeah.
Appreciate that. Well, ladies, I appreciate y'all being on here and supporting Claudia. But like she
Yes.
said, if you have
Thank
issues,
you.
questions, going through some things, reach out to Claudia and she could put you in touch with me. We can answer some questions, anything that you need. Okay. And
Thank
Claudia,
you,
I'll get this
Lori.
recording to you as soon as it's
Okay.
okay.
Thank you. And thank you for doing this. Thank y'all so much for giving up time on a Wednesday night.
Yes, yes. It's my passion. I love it.
All
So
right.
thank you, ladies, for joining us. And Claudia, I love you.
I love y'all too.
All right. Bye.
Bye-bye.